What is the matter? What's happening?
Nikubana.
Nini imefanyika?
Nikubana.
Hata mchanga ijakauka washa kujia vitu.
No. Pole, madam, don't cry. Please, shika pole. What happened? Nielezeni.
Akina anko, wenye tuliwaona huko kwa bari. Wamechukua hadi ile Rolex ya dadi. Hadi ile suit ya Libai Kaunda.
Akikwanza Aunt Linda. Na kwanza ni dada alimpeleka hivi kwa harusi yake, ni auntie dada alitembea na yeye.
Yaani mimi sielewi penye naenda.
Hawa ni watu wenu, your own family ndio wamewafanyia hivi.
Kina Uncle Roger.
They came and took your things.
Tuliwaona huko kwa bari.
Hakuna kitu kwa nyumba.
No, sorry, mama. They've come and taken everything.
They've taken everything.
No, sorry, madam. Pole. Don't worry. We are going to take this up, okay? This cannot be allowed to stand, eh? There are succession laws and we are going to follow this up, okay? I assure you, mali yenu itarudishwa. Msikuwe na wasiwasi. No, that is a great injustice. Nyinyi mnaomboleza alafu watu wanawaibia. Hiyo haiwezi fanyika, sawa? Pole sana, madam. Sorry, pole. Usilie. We'll take care of you. No, we'll take care of you. Msikuwe na wasiwasi. Sorry.
Hello, Wayiga Muturi here once again on KYR Africa, a platform for comprehensive legal advice and resources on your rights. Today I have a special guest. We are going to be talking about succession. Big word, might be broken into smaller parts. Solomon Tafadhali, introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Karanja Meru, advocate of the High Court of Kenya. Happy to be here once again.
Asante sana. So guys, please remember the hashtag is KYR Africa, and please sign up, follow us, subscribe, do whatever you need to do just to get information about your rights, because it's important for you. So Solomon, succession rights, or better yet, succession as we call it, right? What is it?
Okay, succession in relation to the law, in this case would be the law that deals with the property left by a deceased individual. Now, it's the rules and let's say regulations that individuals should follow when dealing with property that has been left by a deceased individual. So this includes processes filing in court, for filing in court processes, and how those processes should be undertaken, who can inherit, and to what extent, and how the court should divide this property.
So, as you've seen in the scenario that we just displayed, his family is being followed by vultures, and opportunistic people from either their own family or other places. How exactly is the law protecting such a family?
So ideally at this stage, what these guys should do is go to court. I believe it's their mom who passed away. So it is for them to go.
In this case, I think it's the dad.
It's the dad. Fair enough. One of them or all of them should go to court and say, in one way or another, during using an advocate, file a petition in court and say our father passed away. These are the properties he left behind. This you have to provide proof that your father owned these properties. So it's title deeds, logbooks, whether it's bank account statements or share certificates. Say this is our father's property, and we wish it to be divided as so. So whether it is equally, or this land to go to so and so, this land to go to so and so, this car to go to so and so, the court will do as you wish, as long as it is legal.
How do they prove that you are actually the family? Because another family can go.
That's a very good question, actually.
So I have a family. I pass away, God forbid, currently, and then my sisters and brothers come and are like, "Wait, hiyo ni pesa ya ndugu yetu, ndio tunataka." How will my family be protected?
One of the documents that are required when you're filing succession proceedings is a letter from the chief. Now, it is assumed that the chief of that area knows his constituents, so to speak. So you get a letter from the chief and say, this is my husband, I am the wife, he is the marriage certificate, and these are our children, here are the birth certificate. So the chief will write, yes, I know so and so, he is a member of my, is a resident of my location, and these are his dependents. 1 wife, 2 son, daughter, so on and so on, so on and so on. So that letter will form part of the documents you take to court. Yeah. But those documents still are to be examined by the court, and processes are to be followed to ensure that the court is giving property to the right people. For example, if I file a succession claim, there is a 30-day window that the petition is, or rather the claim is gazetted, within which time anyone who has a contrary opinion as to what is said in that petition can come to court and say, no, this is not the wife, or these are not the children. And the law also gives provisions where this can be done even after this whole process is completed. Yeah.
Interesting. And so in situation where so the family is actually, for lack of a better word, right, that this lady or this guy, they were not married. They were maybe cohabiting, but not married. But they have children.
Yes.
How is that?
Now that is the issue of proving dependency. However, let me say from the onset that biological children have a direct right to their parents' property. So if I can prove, for example, that I am a child of a deceased individual, then I have a right over that property. And you have been seeing it all the time in the news, like a prominent person passes away, and then people just come out of the woodwork, say, mimi ni mtoto and so, mimi ni mtoto. That is now what they're trying to exercise, their right over their parents' property. Now, as opposed to a spouse, it's a different ballgame altogether. The court needs to take it to determination, how are you a spouse? Is it a Christian marriage? Or is it a traditional marriage? Is it a traditional marriage? Okay, you're saying it's a traditional marriage. What are the aspects that you did to show that is indeed this was a traditional marriage? And so on and so forth. Before a court gives over the property of a deceased individual to the beneficiaries, in this case, it has to go through rigorous processes to know, truly I'm giving this property to the rightful people.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is writing a will part of succession?
Yes.
Great. So I, actually, and this is a question from one of our viewers, John, he's asking, I would like to leave a will. First, at what age can I make a will? Number 2, should I be married to write a will? And number 3, at what time period of my marriage then should I also write a will? Should I write it while close to the deathbed, or even way before?
Now, as let me start with age. The law in Kenya recognizes 18 as the age of majority and as the age of capacity, where you understand what you're doing. So from the age of 18, depending on whether you have something to bequeath someone, you can write a will.
Yes, if you are in boarding, we talk in a box.
Yeah, why not?
I can write a will.
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
I bequeath my box to my mother.
Yes, and you don't have to be married to write a will, because we know so many people who are not married and have enough property.
Good.
So, and just because you are not married doesn't preclude you from writing a will. But marriage does invalidate a will. If I have written a will and then I get married, at that stage, the law usually takes that as a major milestone in your life that you should start rethinking again if your will really captures the aspects of your current status.
Oh, so if I die before doing a will after marriage, of a will that I had done before marriage, the law might look at that story and start like acting on, you died with this family. So
sorry, come again?
Okay, so for example, I had a will before I got married. Then when I got married, I didn't change the will, but I passed away.
That's what I'm saying. When you get married, that will is
Tunasahau.
yes, you do another one.
No, I didn't forget to do it. I just died.
Then you'll have died intestate, as you'd have died without a will.
Okay.
Yeah, because now what happens is, if you had written a will and then you get married, you see this is a major milestone in your life that a spouse should have been, maybe for example, in your will. Unless you write this after your marriage and then you don't disinherit them, that is a different situation altogether.
Which we'll talk about another day.
Yes.
So as we're trying to wrap up on wills, what is the process of writing a will?
Writing a will, you just have to consolidate your properties. Just know what you own.
Consolidate meaning?
know what you own.
Uh-huh.
Know what you own.
Like you have to have proof of what you
Exactly.
own.
You can't just come to me and say I'm bequeathing you this building and you have no proof. I want to give this building to my child and you have no proof. And that is why we encourage people to go to lawyers. Because now a lawyer will tell you, I need 1, 2, 3, a list of your wills and a list of your dependents and also a list of witnesses. Because a will must have witnesses to your will. So those are some of the things that you require at the beginning. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much for that. I think we'll talk about wills and succession laws a bit deeper next time.
Yes.
But asante sana for gracing us with that. Guys, this is KYR Africa. Again, we're a platform for comprehensive legal advice and resources on your rights. So know your rights. That's why we are doing what we do. So my name is Ohiga Kemituri. I'm the host for this show. Thank you very much. Remember to subscribe, like, share. Thank you.